Merc Cruiser drive today, Alpha 1, Gen 1. You can tell because the arms, no, the rams are in the back. Gen 2, they're about right here. That's where they mount. This is the tilt trim ram. So if you look from the top, you can see it's all the way at the back. Gen 2 is about right here. So that's a quick determination what it is. You got one up in the center here, one on the other side. You gotta take a 3/8 Allen bolt here to get the zinc off, which is the circle thing over there. And then you have another 3/8 Allen here. Sometimes this is a 1/2 inch bolt, so be cautious of that. And then your 2 bolts here, and the whole drive will come off. So you can't get the bolts all the way out, or the nuts all the way off of it, until you drop the drive down a little bit. Other than that, just make sure it's in forward, and then you can pull the lower off to do the impeller. And I got to do oil change, so yep, we'll see how this goes. I lied. This one is a 5/16 underneath, not a 3/8. Once you get that one out, you get these cracked up loose, give it a little tappy tap, and it'll start to separate. I gotta take the nuts off the bottom still, but yep, keep going. Okay, you got 2 7/16 nuts here, 1/2 inch nut here, and then this 8mm plastic screw. You gotta make sure you take that out. This holds it flat to the riser, you'll see in just a second. There's usually a donut here. This one does not have the donut. I don't know why, but those turn into rocks. I just stick a pick behind them and rip them off. It's way easier than trying to slide it up the shaft. So, yeah, we're gonna keep going here. Let's see, I'm gonna wiggle this off here. Oh boy. Oh yeah, sorry headphone users. Don't want to destroy it. You know, I could reach down and pick up my pick, but I think that would just be too easy. Housing looks pretty good. There's a little heat ring up top. Impeller's toast, but that's to be expected. Grab the key. Yeah, I would say she's garbage. And then don't forget, this is the oil passage. It has an O-ring in it too. They are flat O-rings, or square O-rings I should say. So make sure you replace those, because if not, that little sucker will leak right up the side. And then you wonder why you have no more oil and you burn up your drive. So, and then yeah, this little riser comes out. I only got one hand, so it's kind of difficult. Try to at least get the wear plate out. Come on, man. Make sure that the scoop, you see how it scoops down? The scoop goes down. And then this is a little riser. You pull the riser out. Yeah, right. That's gonna take some prying, but yeah. Pull this bad boy out. The new kit comes with everything. Riser, all the gaskets, the ride plates, the impeller. But yeah, black oil, man. Not too bad. The tube looks like it did get a little hot. It's a little melty right here by my middle finger. A little melty. Brittle. I could probably just pink. Comes with a new one of these. Yeah, so I'll get this all together and put it back in. When you're putting the riser on, make sure you put the gasket on first, and then the O-ring. If you try to put the gasket on this, and then put the O-ring on the riser and try to jam it down there, it ain't gonna fit so well. So, gasket on the riser first. Oh, there you go. Make sure to put your zinc plate back in. with that 5/16 Allen head to 3/8 Allen. Both nuts on both sides, the one on the bottom, and you can't forget about that one. If you forget about that one, you have a bad day. All right, just put oil in it, as you can tell. We're gonna go test it. I'm gonna try and change these zincs out too. They're pretty bad. Other than that, push the trim button, make this thing go up, go put it in the water real quick.